Hey guys, Dr. Chernoff here, and welcome back to Juvenile Delinquency. So in this video, we're going to take a few minutes to talk about citing your sources using the ASA format. Now, when it comes to your life, your future careers as youth justice professionals and advocates, citing your sources is crucial. So it's crucial for two reasons. One, it's going to make your life easier, and two, it's going to help you do the right thing. So, how does citing your sources make your life easier? Well, you have a case, and you have facts about that case, and you want to accurately document where it is you got those facts from. So this is important because, if you're ever taken off a case and somebody else has to come in and pick up your case, then they're going to review all the facts that you found, and they're going to want to verify them. So if you can provide them with accurate sources, then that's going to make their job easier. And it goes in the other direction too. Sometimes you get a case that's just plopped in your lap. Well, if the person who had the case before you did an excellent job of accurately citing their sources, then that's going to make your job easier. So again, you're going to look at all the facts that this other person found, and you're going to verify them. And if the sources are good, then you'll be able to verify all of those claims and move forward with the case. Now, citing your sources is also important for helping you do the right thing. So again, you might receive a case from somebody else, and it's going to have a list of facts, and you're going to see a fact that you think is crucial. So this could be, vital for rehabilitating the youth, or it might be really important for protecting the community. But if that fact is not accurately cited, if you can't verify it, so there's not enough information for you to go out in the world, find the source material, and check that, yes, that condition actually exists, then that claim, that fact, no longer exists. So, I think you guys can all understand how crucial this can be. If you can't back up the fact, if you can't verify it, then it doesn't exist. And you can't use it to justify what you should do about the youth or what you should do about similarly situated youth. So we want to be really accurate about our documentation. It's going to make our lives easier as just working professionals, but also, you're going to want to make sure that the right intervention, the right prevention is used. And if we don't have the facts, if they can't be verified, then we can't have access to those treatments and those preventions. Okay, so here I've pulled up a copy of the ASA style guide. So this is the style guide that we're using in this course. What I really like about this PDF is that if you really need to find an example of how to cite something, all you have to do is do Control F and then type in kind of a keyword for something that you're looking for. So if you're looking for a video or a documentary or a website or a news article, you can just type in a few words and start searching for it. So I might type in news. So here I've got an example of how to cite a full reference for a newspaper as well as the in-text citation. So this first example is the full reference, and notice that it first talks about how it is you cite the author. So it's going to be last name, comma, first name, and then middle name if you can find it. And then you'll do a period, and then a space, and then 2011, period, and then you'll include a space. So you'll then include the name of the article, so it'll be quotations, My Life as an Undocumented Immigrant. And notice that the title is in title case. So it's capital M, capital L, lowercase a for as and, capital U, capital I. The period then comes before the closed quotation marks. Then we include the name of the publishing organization. So here it's the New York Times Magazine, comma. And then we include the month and then the day of the month in which this piece was published. So we'll include a period and then a space, and then we include the URL for finding this article. Now below you'll see the in-text citation. So here we have one author, so we just include one last name, space, and then the year. Now sometimes in life the article we have is a little bit different. So we need to change this citation to match it whenever we can. So you might be in a situation where you have multiple authors. So if you look up, so in this case they had multiple authors. They had DeLullo, McGee, and Knebel. So if you're going to cite your sources and you want to do the full reference, the first author is still the same. So it's going to be last name, comma, first name. You'll then include a comma. But now when it comes to all the other authors, it's going to be a first name, last name format. So it's Patricia McGee, comma, and Richgard M. Crable, period, space, 2011, period. So sometimes when we're citing things, the example is not going to fully show everything that could happen. But if you look through this document, you'll be able to find examples for these other situations. So situations where you have multiple authors. So you can also notice that there's an in-text citation shown below. So if you have multiple authors and you want to cite them within the text of your document, you would do the last name for each of the authors. So here we have DeLullo, comma, McGee, comma, and Crable, space, and then the year. Now, if you have a page number, if you look up, we have another in-text citation, and that's for Kalberg, Reskin, and Hudson. So when they have a page number, so what you do is you have the year, colon, and then the page number. So notice that there's no space between the colon and the page number. You just jump right in with the page number. So this is how this document generally works. Most of your sources are going to be news articles, so you'll start with this article and newspaper format. If you have multiple authors, you're going to have to sort of extend the example out a little bit. So look through the document, try to find another example, in this case, where they've got multiple authors, if you need to cite multiple authors. And that'll help you update your reference so the full reference is correct. But it'll also give you some examples of in-text citations if you need to modify those as well. Okay, so that's the video on how to cite your sources using the ASA format. So, you'll be in the situation where sometimes what it is you want to cite is going to be perfectly represented in the style guide, and other times it won't be. So if you find yourself in a situation where you don't know which information to include, or you have partial information, or you have extra information, and you're not, sure if you should put it in or not, then definitely reach out to me and we'll get it taken care of. So that's the video. As always, if you have any questions, just shoot me an email, reach out over the Discord server. I'm happy to help.